most of the time for me are non-issues, so I don't think that anything to be complaining about. And then now I won't oversleep at 18:30 on a Saturday. That was not most of those times. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step, where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm yours for today, tomorrow and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with Otis Battler in the UK and admin for Battle Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki.
Hello.
Yeah, I hope my voice doesn't sound shaky and rough because I'm in business.
What?
Nah, just kidding. It's just the seasonal changes, so sometimes my throat feels very, very dry.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, exactly. Let's stay healthy, guys. Drink enough. Drink enough. Hydrate yourself. I feel like anything more than that is kind of like something that is passed on within our family. It's probably placebo, but like enjoyable placebo, so I will gladly do that any time of the year. Well, unless it's hot, then yeah, because like lots of like how it's not telltale, right? What was the like the house remedies that are taught like in my house are mostly like involving like consuming like hot stuff. Like me, I don't enjoy it as much in Indonesia because like already like 32 degree and it's very humid outside. Like I don't want to consume like more hot soup or like hot drink. But here I will gladly do that during winter. Like you say that I need to drink like 1 liter of ginger water, I'll do it. Can you give me 2?
Why though?
Yeah, because it makes you feel warm inside.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I mean, like sometimes, like the house remedy, we really like to, like now that you think about, like if you just saw it from the outside, right? Because like sometimes house remedy is like kind of like how science happen. Kind of like, okay, so we tried this, it worked, and then like, okay, so there's the data, that's the data that we are going to use. We don't really like account for like the small stuff, in which then, yeah, science then discuss the small stuff, but like house remedy basically just go into the like, okay, so like the general reaction, like general thing that happened, like, but when consuming that and like getting better, or like at the very least, like some at most they make you feel a little bit better because like people kind of like feel more comfortable that you are doing that. But like sometimes if you see it from the outside, sometimes it just feels like it's just stuff that either hurts you or like makes you feel warm. So like for example, applying some essential oils makes you feel warm. Does it actually help with the problem? Not necessarily, but does it make you feel warm? It makes you feel warm.
Well, sometimes you just need a placebo effect.
Exactly.
You know, they say that, when doctors give you prescriptions and everything like that, sometimes they might just give you like an empty pill. Because like they would know that you will like get better just by believing that you get better. So apparently sometimes like they would just give you an empty pill for you to eat, and then like your brain would think like you're actually taking something effective, and then you
Exactly.
get better from it.
Exactly. Even if
I
you
don't know
need
how
some.
true. I don't know how true is that, but I to be fair, I doubt it not. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean like it all it, of course it depends on like the how severe is the problem, right? Sometimes you actually just need time, but like it's really hard to say to people that yeah, I mean like if you wait like 1 week, like this cold like will just go away. Like it's kind of hard to say that because like people are like actually actively like kind of like feels like their body is like dying. But like if you give them something that it can at least like take their minds off that, like okay, so like I'm making an effort. Like I'm getting better because of my effort.
yeah. But like what I mean that it's like it's technically ethically wrong, right?
Yeah.
Because like like the doctor's
Yeah.
lying to the patient. So I'm not sure like how true that actually is. It's just like it's just something that I heard from like a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a common, how to say, like, example that they use whenever people like introduce like what is placebo effect, right? And I think that is not even just with like an actual empty pills, but like I guess like that's also why they need to be careful when they give you prescriptions. And basically like they have to basically choose the words that basically can help you to think that this can actually makes you feel better. Sometimes they are like actual medicine that you need to take, but like if they just said, okay, this is medicine, like medicine is a neutral term, right? Like I mean, like at this point, medicine is just a neutral term to you.
Yep.
So like you don't really see that as something that can make you better, right? So you gotta have to be, okay, so this is kind of like, okay, so like, this is a medication. I think like the medication and medicine, like is basically the same, but like medication makes you feel like, oh, okay, so this is something that do something to me.
Like it sounds professional, yeah.
Yeah. Cause like yesterday, like I mean, like I fell, my leg got caught in an e-scooter and I fell and my knee still hurts right up until now. And then
it reminds you of the Peter Griffin meme, like
ooh, exactly. That's basically me. Now that if I try to support my body with my right knee, it's going to be like that, pretty much. And then basically like, okay, so the doctor just said, yeah, it's going to go away like eventually, but like it needs time. Okay, like his is like being no bullshit about it, but like of course, like he sees me panicking, so like, okay, I'll give you ibuprofen, so that when it hurts, then you just take it like up to 3 times a day, right? And then okay, I mean like I just said that, okay, I have ibuprofen at home, so that's fine. And like he just said, okay, I put medication on your insurance card, so just use that to get the medication from the app, from the pharmacy. I was like, okay, fine. And then like I thought like when he said, and although now that I've been to the doctor like a lot, I heard medication and I thought that's going to be like some kind of balm or something. And then like I went to the pharmacy that is like right across the clinic, and then I handed over my insurance card. That's basically, in Germany you have like a digital recipe. Instead of like it being written, they just put the data inside of your insurance card, and then you bring it to a pharmacy, then they already have your recipe for you, basically. So
yeah. All right. Yeah, I think in the UK we still write on paper and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's fairly new as well. I think like a year ago, I think we like, the thing is like there's one time where my doctor like gave half of the thing written down, and then the other half like on my insurance card. I was like, he said like there's 3 medication that I need to take, and I only got one written down. And I was like, I asked him like, yeah, where's the other medications that you told me? And then he was just like, it's in your card. Just get them to scan that. Oh. Oh, technology. But yeah. And then I went to the pharmacy, and then like I scanned it, and then like, yep, so this is your medication. And then it's just a box of like 30 ibuprofen or something. And then like I was like, okay, so how much is it? Because like I know, right, like in Germany, generally speaking, they don't want to give you too much painkillers. Because yeah, in general, painkillers is something that you need to take only when you really, really, really need it. Yeah. Like that's why in Germany they kind of try to discourage you to buy it. So in order to offset like the low demand for painkillers, of course the producers have to raise their costs, right? Yeah, it's like, okay, so how much was this box of 30 ibuprofen anyway? And then she said that, yep, it's 12 euro. Do you want it? I was like, I have ibuprofen at home, so I'm fine. Thank you very much. And then we went about our own days.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that sums up the whole thing. And then now I just look at whenever I needed to make sure that the pain wouldn't hinder me, and it still didn't work. God damn it.
Oof.
Yeah, that's like
You'll be fine.
Yeah, because like out of nowhere, like yesterday we have a customer and like we have like a floor sitting, right? Because we wanted to evoke like the feeling of like being in Indonesia. So you have like a floor sitting and everything. But of course, if you're sitting on the floor, that's fine. But like as the waiter, as the server, like you kind of have to pen. You have kind of kneel in the. You kind of have to support yourself with your knee, right? Problem is I can only support myself with one knee. And yeah, when you are carrying heavy stuff, that is quite hard. And that was pretty painful. But yeah, I guess like credit to myself, I didn't spill anything, at least. Just feel a little bit awkward because I was trying, the one of the customers like sitting on the other end of the table and I cannot reach them. So I was like, sorry about this, but please pass it to like the other customer. I got do this physically speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you feeling okay now?
Yeah, I'm fine now. I mean, like it only hurts when I bend my knee, basically. So hopefully,
Sounds pretty bad.
yeah. I mean, like, no, yeah.
But like when you said like, oh, it only hurts when I bend my knee. It reminds me of that joke where like the woman's like, doctor, it hurts when I move like this.
Mm-mm.
And the doctor said, then don't move like this.
You know the scary part when you are like over 30, people say that when a doctor says it like that, it's kind of something that you just need to accept. That means that range of movement is just no longer available to you.
No.
Yeah. So that was why I was like when my knee still hurts after like 2 weeks, I was like, oh my god, will I be forever incapable of like kneeling? That's just sad. I don't know why I need to kneel, but like, yeah, it's just that the option is not there anymore. And but like, what if I went to Japan, paid like $200 for like a tea ceremony session, and then like I cannot like sit on my knees. It's like, should I be like the only asshole that like sit cross leg because of, like health conditions? Well, I mean, like I guess like if I told them in advance, they probably wouldn't mind, but like just sat in it.
True.
So yeah, how was your week?
Pretty good. I was testing a lot of Pokemon yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was Saturday. There you go. Yeah. And I don't want to think anymore.
Yeah, I feel like you are becoming very, very busy in the Pokemon front. Good to hear that.
Yeah, and I got more testing later, which is why we have to record now.
Yeah. As usual, if you notice, we usually record like that at night, but like today we kind of have to record like not that at night because Ayumu needed to be dead at night.
Literally, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. What a day to be had.
And then beside that, of course, I've been playing Pokemon Legends CA.
Yay!
Yay, pretty good.
Yeah. Now I have to get. Now that you say that, I have to get a Switch to eventually so that I can play Win and Wave. Oops.
Play what?
Win and Wave. They rumored like the next generation.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, I haven't really progressed that much in the story, but it's been fun so far. I like it. Like
Nice.
I've been also enjoying all the memes on Megastar Mine.
Oh yeah, Mega Starmie.
Starmie, yeah,
Yeah.
Star Mine. I actually don't know. I actually can't
Yeah, I
remember
don't
the
know.
name, but yeah.
I just say Starmie because it's
Star use like the
yeah
basic form,
yeah yeah. I think
and
it's a
then
Starmie. Yeah, because I watched the anime with the English dub. That's why my favorite Japanese spot is Jellyfell Donuts.
it's Starmie, yeah,
Yeah.
not Star Mine. You're
Mm-mm.
right. Starmie, yes.
Starmie.
Oh, the mega one though. Oh,
Oh
the
yeah.
mega evolution form is so good. I love it. It's actually so goofy. I unironically love it.
Right. I was like the first time I saw I like Gino. I think like Gino is the one who like sent me on messenger. Like he didn't even like send me like a link of a reel or something. He just downloaded that video from somewhere and sent it to me. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking horrible. But I love it.
No, look at the meme I sent you. It's only 17
Oh yeah.
seconds, but
Oh my god. Kacitari tayo muna muna. Kan iwan na rin na
yeah, guys. Basically, I just sent him a meme of Megastormy running away while playing the Iron Blood opening. Cause why the heck not? And at the end, it got smashed by a truck.
What a beautiful meme. What a beautiful meme indeed. Oh my
But
god.
like, actually, like with how goofy it looks, there's actually like a lore reason behind,
Mm-mm.
like a reference behind. It's actually because like in because like I don't know you read um the like kind of the Pokedex entry of like Staryu and Starmie, but like,
Mm-mm.
apparently they're like from outer space,
Mm.
and then like they always like try their hardest to kind of um get close to humans, stuff like that.
Mm. I
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So like that's why like the megaphons like just like growing legs and arms and stuff like
Mm-mm.
that, because like they're trying to be more human. But then like it looks that way because apparently like I literally just saw like the Facebook post today, but like it's
Mm-mm.
actually a reference
Mm-mm.
to like the early tokusatsu
Mm-mm.
era.
Mm-mm.
And like apparently there was like a famous or infamous, I actually don't know which either,
Mm-mm.
um on like some let me try to search it, tokusatsu uh movie,
Mm-mm.
Star Alien,
Ah.
Warning from yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah. So there's like a really old movie called Warning from Space,
Mm-mm.
and it's literally like an invasion
Mm-mm.
of like of like some
Mm-mm.
I sent you a poster. You're gonna show it of like some starfish looking alien,
Mm-mm.
and like it feels like Starmie is like a reference to that one. So
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Mm. Ah. So all this time it was inspired by an outer space being.
yeah.
That's why it's a star. Everything made sense now. Wow.
Yeah, so apparently that's the reference, which I think is pretty interesting.
So that's where the French got the inspiration for the Starby voice from. Terus
What?
satu, huh? Did you know the French Starmy?
Oh no, I didn't really hear the sounds. No, why?
Oh yeah, you need to. you know, it was not family friendly. So I guess. Well, I went like, I went like,
Oh, I get what you're talking about now.
yeah, it's not family friendly. I went like, it's not like anything that I play on my PC is like recorded into the recording anyway, but like like I get didn't play on your side either, so like yeah, no point in playing it on my side. But yeah,
Yeah, so basically, apparently the French dub of Stami's voice is just like, let's just say, sounds weirdly sexy. Is how I would describe it.
It is indeed the product of its time.
Oh my god, it's been a while. I forgot about that actually.
Yeah. Oh, I got really move on from that. The only thing that is as sexy is probably somehow a copy of Nyx just appeared on my table. Oh my.
Wow. Do you like? Oh yeah, you got the deck, didn't you?
Yeah, I finally got the stuff from my friends in Indonesia. Thank you guys for sending me the cards. And I was just like being half awake because of the time difference, and then I was like, haha, yeah, wouldn't it be crazy if I send you money right now? And then they just sent me the cards. I was like, oh, that happened. Yeah, so I now have a Nyx deck, an Uranus deck, a Morrigan deck, and then back then, like I think like I bought this like 2 years ago, but like I asked my friend to hold it for me, and then he was the one who sold me the Uranus and the Nyx, and he was like, yeah, I mean like you are already taking like this much anyway, can you just like take this? I seriously need space in my home, so I was like, I mean like I don't particularly need it, but I guess. Yeah, it kind of made things heavy though. Kind of regretted getting it sent to me right now. But it is what it is. And then now the next thing is there's always this first world problem of like playing card games, right? Well, not really everyone's problem. It's just my problem because I like to wear the character sleeves. I ran out of oversleeves.
Bruh.
Yeah. So and then I realized that I ran out because like I received the deck on Saturday around like 4 p.m. and I still have to finish something. And then I was like, yeah, I think like I wanted to kind of start building, and then I was looking for the oversleeve first. And I was like, huh, where is my... And then I just ransacked my whole room, didn't find anything. I only find like 20 pieces because I just opened a new one. So there's like, out of 60, there's like 20 left. I was like, huh. Can I find like, I feel like I still have like another pack where I open like, I only use like the 40, so like there should be like the remaining 20, so I can just merge them into like one deck, right? Didn't find any, and it's already 6 p.m. So I was like, I didn't remember like when the card shop closes, but like at the latest it will close at like 7 p.m. There is a card shop that closes at 9 p.m, but like it's in like 2 cities over. And I can't be bothered. Yeah, that's
fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, like sometimes Amobia just laugh at me like whenever he comes to like this area, this region, right? Like he always complains like, why is everything is so inconvenient? Why is like the train like so like there's way less trains, like everything closes early. I was like, yeah, this most of the time for me are non-issues Amobia, so I don't think that's anything to be complaining about. And then now that was one of the time that is like not most of those times. I was like, okay, so I want a sleeve, I want oversleeves specifically at 18:30 on a Saturday, and if I want to get it, it will be really inconvenient for me to get it. Damn it, man! Why did GameStop have to stop? The GameStop aren't the cheapest, but they are like the most convenient to get like random stuff at like on like a Saturday evening because it closes at like 8 p.m. Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it is what it is. GameStop is being too greedy and they are paying for it, I suppose.
Just gotta plan it early.
Exactly. I mean, like, also like the what's it? I do like the shipment. What was it again? Why did I don't think I ever used this. Shipment tracking. Yeah, I rarely use that word in English. So I was like, okay, so what is stands for Volkung? Like standing, following. I was like, yeah, shipment tracking. Yeah. I'm starting as I became marginally better at German, I became significantly worse in English. I feel like sometimes I was like, yeah, I speak fluent English. I can work in English, and then I need to send an email, and then I was like, why do I read my own email, and then I feel like, why am I being such an asshole? I feel like my whole letter was impolite, but I was like, oh, yes. I don't know what else to say here. I don't know how to fluff it up to make it sound polite. I was just like, dear sir or madam, I'm right. I hope this email finds you well. This is my question. I hope to hear from you soon. I don't know why I expect to hear from you soon sounds really impolite. I don't know which culture in my head is speaking that.
Because it does sound impolite, you should be saying, I look forward to hearing
Oh
from
yeah,
you soon.
I look forward
If
to
you
hearing
say,
you soon.
I expect to hear from you soon, it's like you're demanding it.
Oh yeah, probably yeah. I think like yeah, I say I look forward to hearing from you soon, but like it still even feels like, huh. No, I don't think like the pleasantries is still fine. Like, I hope this email finds you well. I look forward to hearing from you soon. That's kind of like a template, so that's not changing. But the body, I feel like being to the point feels impolite. I don't know why, but I know that I shouldn't fluff this up too much. But yeah, I don't know.
No, you shouldn't fluff this up too much. You don't want to waste them too much time.
I don't know. Maybe it's just my Indonesian sipping in. But even in Indonesian, well, these days like the bar to be polite is so low because like there are lots of people who are like being very casual with everyone. So I wouldn't say like they are being uneducated per se, but I feel like they got too comfortable around people their same age. So and then they are so not used to like speaking with people from like other generations. So when they try to speak to people from other generations, they don't know the social cues, and then like they just speak like casually the way they would to people in their generation. And then yeah, if you read that as someone from another generation, it feels like why is like this guy writing it this way? Like, you know, sometimes I guess like with older Indonesians, like we kind of see some things like messaging app kind of like, okay, so this is just an extension of email or SMS, kind of like something that you will reply whenever it's convenient for you, right? But I suppose with the younger generation, it feels like, okay, so if I send you a message on WhatsApp, I expect like fast response. So I guess there's just a difference in expectation.
Yeah. Like, I don't like that as well. Like I don't even reply people immediately on WhatsApp or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, granted, most of the time it's because I forgot about it, but still.
But yeah, I feel like whenever like people in my generation kind of wanted to quote unquote make fun of like the younger generation, they always give those kind of like WhatsApp messages where they just, okay, so like hello, I'm messaging you for the job opening, and they will just give like P. Just a short for ping. That's like BlackBerry used to be like really popular in Indonesia, right?
Okay.
So I guess like they just got, I don't know how that goes into the next generation because like BlackBerry got old really fast. Like even my ex, she was 2 years younger than me, and I don't think like in the end she only touched BlackBerry for like 3 months and then that's it. So I don't know how that slips into the next generation, but they just send P. So it's like you did the response that was at like 9:30 p.m. on a weekday.
Bruh.
Yeah, exactly. And like it's not that I can't understand, but it's like so it's just funny that people. I feel like this. I wanted to say that they are like the outliers, but I feel like they are probably like the middle 50%, I suppose. Like there are bound to be people who are way more ruder than that, and there should be like the other 25% was just normal. It was like well, like using like basic pleasantries like good evening, sorry for like bothering you, I wanted to contact you about the shop opening kind of thing. Like just a normal pitch, just a normal tone. Like I guess like this is probably like the common 50%, I guess, but like it's just sometimes it feels like excessive that we kind of like try to protest up because like I guess like yeah, I feel like with the changing generations, you kind of have to expect that people of different generations will have different expectations of how things are done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, bottom line, I'm old. Starting to feel that age seeping into me. Yes, yeah. If you realize what is also kind of like shocking and unconventional, we do have like this month's extreme game to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was probably the worst episode ever.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Have you watched it?
Yes. And to be honest, I was so caught up in the fight itself that I did not even realize until I closed it, and then I opened Twitter, and then someone was very, very, very angry about it. Like he wrote it with such passion that like yeah, it feels like he said that basically yeah, I've already passed the point of like not wanting to play anymore. Like even Bandai themselves have tried to throw mud into my face by showing me this thing. That's like I was like, what is like? I was like, okay. So like, what happened, right? Because like, okay, like, look, like, let's not try to lick the corporates ass because they're never going to treat you well, even if you do that anyway. So like, why do that? But like, let's not to be too harsh without like seeing what is the context. And then I was like, okay. So there were rule mistakes, fatal rule mistakes, by the way, mind you, but still, and they did not realize that happening, and then it just carries on to the back, and then yeah, to them feels like there are some fishy stuff happening that causes the thing to not go as planned. I guess this is also your cue to kind of like skip ahead, maybe 10 minutes ahead if you don't want any spoilers. But yeah, basically, you should go watch it. I guess I think like even without the mistake, well, actually, this is no.
This is literally not worth watching, mate.
Yeah,
like honestly, like it would be like the games would be so much better if like they actually knew what they were doing, but of course not.
Yeah,
they didn't. So yeah, so basically, the challenger was using
Apollon.
what's it called? Apollon, yeah. And then like the other side, I think it was Masao, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like
Masuo. Yeah,
was using
Artemis.
Artemis. So obviously in Artemis you got lesser red panda.
Yes, lesser panda.
And then which like he put it out on like kind of like the first turn already. And then but this Masao guy, he's just like doing weird stuff. So somehow in his Artemis deck, he put down Momose Yuki, the groundwalker.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. I mean, I suppose like the points to gacha out Bow Demon God and stuff like that. But like that's like a fatal mistake with the deck, because what it means is that it shuts down Red Panda's lock, because Panda requires all the necessities to be either in Olim or Machine Beast.
Yes.
But Yuki isn't in either of them because it's a Skywalker and Uru.
Yes.
So technically, so that sort of shut down Red Panda's lock, which also means that for the challenger, when he keep opening cards with Apollon Contract Field and anything like that, he should have been able to add those cards to hand.
Yes.
But literally nobody noticed this.
Yes.
And this game just went on like that. And then the challenger lost. But the thing is that if they realized that and he added all the cards to hand, he literally he definitely could have won that. Like it was such an easy win. It would have been such an easy win for him. But no, because like nobody noticed it, not even the judge. And he just lost that way.
Yeah.
And like imagine you lost. You lost your money because no one realized about the rules. I mean, obviously, partly is your mistake, but still, like, what's the point of the judges if they didn't even know what they were doing?
I guess, yeah. And they are paid employees, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that happened, and then the challenger lost, and so like, wow, that was actually pretty infuriating, if I gotta say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then the most annoying part is that like when the episode come out, they actually still haven't realized that yet. So there was like no disclaimer or everything like that, and then just, I basically like told Theo that like, trust me, this video is gonna get brought down in like an hour or something. And then Lord beholds, the next day the video got re-uploaded with a disclaimer.
Yes. That they actually take more than an hour, Ayumu.
I don't know when did they bring it down, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that was indeed very chaotic. To put it lightly.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, I mean, even with that, like he kind of like still got really close. So yeah, I mean, like imagine if he had all that.
Yeah, which means he could have easily won.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I feel like I just enjoyed the David versus Goliath story, that I didn't realize that he was not David all along. It is just Goliath versus Goliath, but the other Goliath got his feet tight. That is a very, how do I describe that? It's sad. Sad. If only.
If only.
Yeah. And then now they have lost the other half, so they have to win like the remaining 2 rooms if they wanted to proceed to the final.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was going to be an uphill battle.
Which I don't know, cause like especially like the challenger Akatsuki, the one without the glasses, like I just don't think he's a good player.
Yeah, I mean, like,
it's like,
yeah, he's a casual.
First game, like with like a Gekya, like he played Dan, and then he summoned Lizard Edge, and then just passed.
Yeah,
like, bro, why do you even do that?
Yeah,
Like, you weren't even going to use a reduction for Promise Joy and anything like that. and just gonna get removed next turn. Of course, it got removed next turn, but yeah.
Yeah, that one was like, I get that he wanted to be like in the anime, but like, why? Why indeed? I mean, like
Oh well.
even considering like he's fighting against 100 Beast, right? Like one of like the deck with the very least, like the least amount of removal, but still, what did you expect?
Nah, it actually has a lot of removal.
Is it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think I removed all of them. That's why I feel like it doesn't have any removal. Yeah, I stripped my deck of a lot of removals. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, why though? Like, what is the strategic benefit of this? Like, at most it can become a blocker, but like, you're fighting against a combo deck.
Yeah, which is gonna OTK you, so they're not gonna.
Yeah.
But even if they attack, you might as well take one life there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So you have more cause to use, but
Exactly. Like, I mean, they can OTK you early, but not turn too early. Like, the Nagisa spell is like practically empty, right? Like, yeah. How do you expect her to OTK
oh
you?
wait, no, oh yeah, he was facing Nagisa, right?
Yeah. And he just saw his friend like getting creamed by 2 yellow worlds, so I was like, huh.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. That was
No,
indeed the best
wait.
part.
Was he facing Nagisa? No, that was last episode. When he was
Wait,
using Gekiha, wasn't he facing Lu or something?
no. No. Yeah, I don't think so. Because like,
It definitely wasn't Nagisa. Cause like
no, because I think,
Nagisa
yeah, it is Nagisa.
was it?
Because Nagisa was using Morrigan against his friend. And then she said
Yeah.
that she wants to, now that we have Chandi, she wants to have a revenge with the Parvati deck again,
Parvati.
yeah. Yeah.
Somehow I thought he was facing Lu.
Hmm.
Never mind then.
Yeah. And then in both games, she was like, yep, turn to yellow world.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What the fucking fuck? Like, her opponent.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, now I remember what was pissing me off so much as well. It's like, oh my god. It's like, I'm gonna activate Pekasati. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll summon Spisser, which is like, fine. Like, it's not gonna do anything except for the 2 combos, but yeah, it'll be good to get like another blocker anyway.
It's
And
at
then,
level 2.
yeah, it's like, I'm gonna put 2 cores on the other spear. It's like, bruh. I was like, bruh. I mean, and granted, it wouldn't matter because I think like Nagisa could just make it not able to block anyway. But it's like, yeah, bruh.
Bruh. Like, even if Nagisa cannot make it unblockable, like not able to block, like she has enough to finish him anyway. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
in any way, shape, or form, he was like, yep. That is just that. But yeah, it is what it is. And like, I want to say it's because it's casual, but we're casuals. What's your excuse? No, just kidding. Oh yeah.
Oh well.
Oh well. Hope for the best for them. They still have 2 matches left. Hopefully they really need to up their game a lot though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like also like there are like a growing sentiment on like also like not just exclusively for this episode, but just the general sentiment that extreme game might not want the players to win.
I mean, why would they? They're literally losing money if they do that.
Yeah, because like the counter argument to that is like the 1 million yen is actually like this. I mean, like I wouldn't say that 1 million yen is a small amount of money, but relative to their production cost, like 1 million yen is like the smallest amount of like spending that they can have for the show, basically.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they can just like give out the 1 million.
Not every time. Not every time. But
like their best bet is like to create a scenario where, like, it's basically like the lottery system. Like you create a scenario where it's like, oh, they look like they're so close to win, so it looks like it's possible. Then like it's actually very hard because obviously the people are actually really good and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know. Like the counter argument is someone who appeared a lot, right? So like, they are definitely going to be way more sympathetic than people who never joined the show itself, right? Including us, I guess. We'll probably never be able to join them. Not ever, but yeah. Where was I talking about? But like the counter argument to that is also like because they kind of needed. They can't just like let everyone loses every time as well, right? They argue that actually because like of the how much is the how big of the production cost is, like the compared to that, like the prize money is actually the least significant factor. So like actually the player winning is actually better for the show in a way. And I don't know. It's a complicated TV stuff. I don't understand it. Cause like, I mean, like they definitely have a budget already, right? So like, whether this money is won or not, like the money is already there anyway. Like it's not going to be used for other things. It's not going to be shared for the stakeholders. So like to the production team itself, I don't think it mattered. To the corporate, yes. To the production team, no. Yeah, because like also like the counter argument to that is they are like kind of like talking about like the production team. Then I guess the production team will then care. Like the production team will probably be happier that the players win.
Anyway,
yeah. Because like I mean like this money is just going to sit around here anyway. So like just take it. Like we don't really care about this anyway, so, because that's not our money anyway, right? Like yeah, I mean like if you're given like let's say like the bank, like you got a sponsor and then like you make a tournament out of it, and then like the tournament is a tournament where like the players might not win, and then you ask them then what happened when no one wins, and then like they said then we just wouldn't give it to you, and then like to you as the organizer, would you rather the players win it or would you rather them not win it?
I mean, I think it's like depending on what kind of tournament, right? Because like they have to.
No. So basically,
tournament is different. Tournament is because you're already expecting a winner, but like this is like a game show. It's like
no. So okay, so let's change the language a little bit. So this is not connected to extreme game, but let's say you got a sponsor. So like let's say I sponsor you, and then this event is an event where there's a competition, and there could be a winner, and there might not be a winner. But the prize money is a separate budget that I give to you from like the whole production costs. And then whether I give you this prize money or not depends on whether there is a winner or not. So like regardless, I'm still going to give you the production budget. If there is a winner, then I'm going to give you the prize money.
Oh, so it's like a bonus.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bonus. Well, not a bonus, but like it is a condition. It is part of the deal, but it is conditionally given. Yeah, it's business language, but like you can say it's a bonus.
They're never ever gonna do that though, are they? Because like, if that's the case, the official star member would just let the challengers win.
No. I mean like, okay. I mean like, let's not get into like the extreme game side of the things, because like we never know.
Sponsoring who then?
No, this is just a hypothetical situation in which I am sponsoring you.
Who?
I am sponsoring you. So
okay.
You want to make an event? a competition event, and then I'm going to give you, for let's say, 10,000 pounds for the production. And then if you find a winner, then there is a conditional 1,000 pounds that I'm going to give you, but only if there is a winner. So from my side, I've already budgeted like, let's say 15,000 pounds because, unexpected situation, and then like 11,000 out of that is already on the paper.
That's what I mean. That makes no sense. Like unless unless the program having a winner actually affects something significantly, there's no point giving me an extra 1,000 pounds for getting a winner. Because that's not the main point of the show. The show is just to be entertaining, but doesn't mean you need to have a winner in it.
Okay. Okay. So let's not get too deep into that because I don't know how to. Yeah, I mean, like it's business stuff. The more you think about it, like the more it doesn't make sense. So yeah, let's not get too deep into that. Let's talk about like happier stuff. Like what? There's no more. After that episode, there's no more happy stuff in this world.
There's no more happy stuff. Business is never happy.
Yeah. Exactly. Don't know what to be happy about now. Now that because like just to argue for something that I didn't really believe in, I tried to tap into the mind of like a business person. And it just makes everything feel bleak because it's just numbers now. Just numbers, you're just numbers. I mean, like at that point because like I already said to you earlier, right? I already like in my book I already spent 15,000 pounds, right? Like whether you use 10,000 or 11 doesn't really matter to me as long as you made me 20,000 pounds.
But yeah, like, but like that's what I mean. Like our whole discussion point is like different. Like we're discussing about whether having more winners is good for the production team.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sure. If they get if they somehow get some bonus from getting winners, then yeah, of course it's going to be good for them. But that's not the whole point.
No. I mean, like it's not a bonus for the team. It's just a money that will disappear if no one wins.
But like that's what I mean. Why would they do that in the first place?
Yeah, because
why would they have this money in the first place?
Because that's called budgeting, Ayumu. Because if you
that's not budgeting. If you create a budget to make the game show, and that's it. Like, why would there be suddenly like, okay, here's an extra 1,000 pounds?
No,
like
because the budget is not 10,000 pounds. The budget is 11,000 pounds. But if this 1,000 pounds is not used, then it's just going to be gone.
Yeah, and then so it goes back to the question: how does it benefit the sponsor for getting a winner?
It doesn't.
So that's what I mean. So your whole logic doesn't make sense.
No. That is no. Okay. So I'm not arguing for the sponsor, right? I'm arguing for the production team because like it's not that it benefits them, but it doesn't really changes anything whether anyone wins or not because like the money is already there. Like it's not there's no difference. Like the production team is totally indifferent whether you win or not. Okay, maybe indifferent is more correct word. It's not that they want you to win specifically, but whether you win or not, because like the money is going to be gone anyway. Either way, like the money is not going to them. So like whether you win or not, it's not going to change anything for them. If anything, sometimes you
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know what you mean now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So actually, like you winning, it's not a bad thing for them because it gives them publicity, right?
Well, for the production team, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think like, we can't really argue from like the business side of things because like again, like it's just numbers, and they already like.
No, it's because I misunderstood you. I thought you said giving £1,000 to the production team when you mean actually to the winner.
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. No. I mean, like. Yeah. Because like I think I kind of I was like being unclear because what I meant was like they are given that money to be given to the challenger when they win.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Oh my god. This how you realize this how you realize how my English has deteriorated. Or it was never that good in the first place. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's just context in it. Oh my god, that was tiring. I need to get a glass of water. And that is why we need to stop pronouncing the T when we are speaking English. So hello everyone, my name is Theodore Lu.
Okay then.
Oh my god. I said that out loud and I felt like I called myself Eeyore, the donkey.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking as well. Like, well, Winnie the Pooh, isn't it? Yeah.
Indeed. And I don't even think like Eeyore is a real donkey. I was like,
is he a donkey?
I think it's.
I always thought it was something else.
I think Eeyore is a puppet donkey that is alive or something.
It's a very fat donkey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because like also like his tail is nailed to his butt or something. So yeah, I was like, is he even a real donkey? Is Eeyore a real donkey? Google tell me. I cannot think for myself. Is Eeyore a real donkey? Okay.
Why is the wiki not saying anything? I found it. Eeyore. Oh, it is a donkey.
Yeah.
It's an old grey stuffed donkey.
Yeah. It's not, I mean, like even in the story, it's not a real, and it's not a real donkey. I think. It's not a real boy. He needs to go to Geppetto and become a real donkey. My goodness. Yeah. Oh my god. Actually playing so hard because of the corporate talks. What the fuck? The only thing that I can remember now is that short where like, you know, like there's that one guy who wants to talk with management. And he has to bring like a corporate language translator.
What?
Yeah, so I'll send it to you later. But like basically it's like, because like, you know, like what the corporations these days, like they really like to use like really, really sophisticated words so that it's hard for you to decipher what's actually going on, right? Stuff like, we are moving really fast in this quarter means that your performance is not satisfactory. Your performance is not satisfactory, basically. Because like the implication is that you are not moving as fast as like the growth of the company, kind of thing. Like lots of implicated languages, and yeah, that's why like in this short they kind of wanted to make fun of that by like, okay, so like I wanted to the management wants to talk to you, so he's bringing his corporate language translator, and then the corporate language translator just basically reiterate everything in layman terms. Basically, like stuff like so we kind of have to go bootstrap this year, which means you are not getting a raise because like what they are saying is they have the money, but they don't want to spend anymore because the CEO wants more salary. Yeah, it is bleak. Especially if you, I want to say that because most of the contents came from corporate America, but like with how like American corporation becomes kind of like the standard for the corporations anywhere, that it does feels like you can feel the echo in your daily life regardless where you are. That is not the gold standard, but unfortunately it is kind of like becoming the standard. Just that.
Just sad.
Yeah, that. It's like I really started to feel it in my bone whenever the corporation kinda say that, yeah, it's not you, it's us. It's never their fault. Fuck them. Oh well. Yeah, though I'm part of that dystopian society, because now that I'm not part of any corporation, I can say, yeah, fuck the corporation. But once I signed that employment letter, I'll say, yo, corporation good. Yeah, and this will hopefully ring true next year. If I suddenly say, yeah, corporation good, they can do no wrong. Like, what do you mean Google is spying on you? There's no way they're doing that. Imagine if I say that and I actually got hired by Google.
Got quote unquote hired by Google.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh my god, which reminds me, like, there used to be like a time where like CV, like writing your CV is kind of like a Wild West, right? Like, and people would write down like them being employed on Google because they have a blog that can be searched on Google.
What?
So because they have a blog, like a blog that they created maybe on WordPress or some other like WordPress, GeoCities, like those kind of sites that allows you to make sites for free. Yeah. And then because their blogs can be searched in Google, they claim that they are working on Google on their CV.
What the hell?
Yeah, back then it was a Wild West. Like, I guess like on one side, like people don't really understand the implication of stating where you work, and then the other side is like, yep, like no one can check this. Like, who can validate this anyway, and who would want to validate it anyway? Like, oh yeah, I work on Google. Yeah, like internet is much more intuitive to understand now. So like, kind of know where you draw the line. But like back then, to some people, Google is the whole internet anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like workplace is kind of like where you do your work. So like if you do your work on the internet, and then internet to you is Google, then quote unquote you work at Google.
Yeah.
So is it a flawed logic? Yes, but do I get the logic? Kind of.
That's a weird logic for sure.
Yeah. No, right? Which is something like, I just checked my diploma for like my high school, and then yeah, this is the funny thing, right? So I was checking them because I want to get them to be translated to German, so that I can apply to like some entry level stuff, kind of like either a bachelor degree or like an apprenticeship.
Mm-hmm.
So I went like, technically I can just use my last degree, which is my master's degree, but like, yeah, I guess like some of them still kind of like ask for your high school certificate, so might as well prepare them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't speak a lick of Mandarin, right? Can barely say "mama." can barely say pronounce ni hao. And then I got like 94 or 97% on my Mandarin for my final score. It's like, how did that happen? Well, here's how that happened, because like during high school I basically got elementary level Mandarin. And then even worse, for our exam, like there's always like two parts, right? So like there's a multiple choice and then fill in the blanks. So the multiple choice is the only part where you need to study for, and it's mostly memorization, right? So you just have the multiple choice itself is a fill in the blanks. The fill in the blanks, you don't have any options, so you don't have any clue which one is the answer. But once you answer the multiple choice correctly, the fill in the blanks is basically the same question, but they emptied like the different part of the sentence.
Oh.
So yeah, unless you don't study at all, it's really hard to fail that exam, basically. Yeah. And
interesting.
Yeah. And even our like final project thing, it is merged with another. I forgot which lesson it is, but like basically for the final projects there are several subjects that they that got merged for the final project. And I think we need to sing something. So yeah, literally just have to you just have to pick you just have to pick a Chinese song and sing it.
Okay, honestly, that's an interesting assignment. I like that one.
Yeah. And of course everybody's like fighting for Tonghua.
Fighting for what?
Tonghua. So that's basically in Indonesia, if you learn Mandarin in 2011, 2009 to 2011. Wait, even way earlier, because I heard that from my elementary school. So like basically during the early 2000s, if you learn Mandarin in Indonesia, whenever the teacher needed to bring up a song, as kind of like an example of like Chinese media, they will bring out this song titled Tonghua.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's actually like, if I can't sing it from memory, but I can follow along if I have like the song on my side, basically. Yeah, it's because I needed to sing that for like my elementary Mandarin, middle school Mandarin, and then high school Mandarin. And I think like only like the people who are like more like whose family are more Chinese leaning actually like pick other songs. But like for us who are like, yeah, we're Indonesians now, like it's fine. we don't really need to we don't really need to learn too much of Chinese. Just kidding. I mean, like my parents do still like sufficiently like introduce me to Chinese culture, but not too much. Because like in the end, the fact doesn't change. Like no matter how many Chinese culture I learn, I'm still an Indonesian. Like just need to know enough to kind of like know where my ancestor came from, basically.
It reminds me of those like Philippine memes. It's like Philippine mention.
Yeah.
You put your hand on your chest or something like that.
Exactly. Indonesian mention. That is why I'm really excited for the new Pokemon.
I haven't actually seen the leaks. I was only hearing it from you.
Yeah, I only saw one map, and then I was like, yo, I recognize that map. Yo, pattern recognition. I am 32 years old and I can recognize patterns, and I feel smart. It's like as an engineer, right? My pattern recognition and spatial awareness, it's kind of bad. So like I don't know. I just feel like, am I on the right field?
Oh my god! Talking about engineer though, Neurosama and Fido. So like we got like a very heartbroken news recently. Do you know who's Annie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically Annie announced that like they would stop working together.
No.
Because what it turns out is that like, Annie actually did have feelings for Fido.
No.
And then she got rejected.
No.
So yeah, that happened. Feels bad.
Sad. That's actually sad in another factor.
Yeah, it does actually really sad. Well, hopes to Annie.
Yeah.
She'll get a better man.
It is what it is. Oh well.
Yeah. I haven't actually watched any of the VTuber streams recently.
You watch VTuber streams for real? Just kidding.
Real.
I do sometimes.
Too busy with Pokemon.
I do sometimes, but I don't know why. I feel like sometimes it's more enjoyable to see like the smaller people, and then they got big enough, and then I was like, yeah, I'm no longer interested somehow.
Yeah. For me, I just don't like sitting around staring at something for like a long time.
Yeah, I suppose so. That's probably why, because like with the smaller ones, they are still starting out, so they don't really. They're still like trying to figure out what is happening. And then you try to talk to them, and then they respond. So like, there is an activity there. I wouldn't say there is a connection, but there is an activity to be made. Because like, you actually have a response to something you are doing, right? Is it bad? Is it good? I don't know. It's just with the larger people, like, okay, so if you don't you don't have zeros below your messages, then yeah, I guess your chances are like kind of low. Like you're just there writing for the bros, and then it kind of depends on like, I guess like if you follow the VTubers from the beginning, that's probably not really a problem because like you will be chatting with like the same people. So like yeah, I mean like I'm not really here for the VTuber itself. Yeah, I guess yes, but like also mostly just to chat with the boys. So I don't know, like one of like the VTuber that I've been following from when she was has way smaller audience. Like I feel like her chat now is like have like very vastly different people from when she started. So I feel like yeah. I mean like it's not like now she has more things to do aside from like responding to comments, and I don't connect with anyone in the chat, so like yeah, I can just watch anyone, right?
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh well,
it is what it is. But I still love the blue girl.
Blue girl, Lamy.
Yeah, still love the blue girl.
I like my blue girl as well, Sweetie.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder why I really like her. Maybe because I am looking at her every day, every single day, every time I need to work. I don't know. At this point, I don't know if it's actually whether I really like her or it's just familiarity. But then again,
you can only have familiarity if you like something, right?
I suppose so.
Or else it's called trauma. So. What?
Nah. I was just surprised that actually my because there were some things happening and then things happen, kind of thing.
Things happened.
Yes.
Guys, listen, guys. Things happened.
Yo, hype. Things actually happened.
Things actually happened. Yo.
Yeah. I mean, like sometimes you do live your life and then nothing happened. And it just said.
True.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some people will argue otherwise. It's the fact that nothing happens that means you're having a good life.
True. It's hard to find a balance. Like, yeah, finding a balance on, do I really need the I need to move my body, so like might as well buy the sleep, and also like, do I really need to sleep right now? I just want to sleep on my bed. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the wind. Like recently, because it's entering autumn, like the weather just feels so nice to be napping too.
Not napping again. Oh my god.
Oh no. Yeah, and then I don't know why. But like sometimes I feel like if I am too tired, actually it's harder for me to sleep. Like last night, like last night I got home from work at like 9. And I think I fell asleep at like 2 p.m. at 2 a.m. I was like, oh, how did that happen? It's like I have like lots of chances to cool down. Like what happened? Like even I actually did something, right? So I did apply for some jobs afterwards. And I turned off my PC at like 11. So yeah, how did I transport myself like 3 hours into the future? Just by laying down on my bed. I think we have I think I've created a time machine, but it can only go forward in time.
Yeah. That's such a random dry humor you got there.
Exactly.
I still can't really catch British dry humor.
Mm-mm.
Like a lot of the time they say some weird stuff. They go, really? It's like, no, it's a joke.
I know, right? I mean, like, who will put their fingers on the planters anyway? But like, there are some situations in which, yep, I will definitely rather put my hands and my fingers on the inside the planter. Like just like there are some times where people were like jokingly like, yeah, you'll make a good pair with this person, and I was like, I will just jokingly say that, yeah, I will, because I'm a Catholic, right? I will rather join priesthood rather than going out with that person. That kind of thing. So to the people who have pressed the please explain the joke button. So basically, if you're a Catholic and you want to become a priest, then you have to read an oath that you will be dedicating yourself to God, in which means you cannot marry or have your own family. And we are now back to the regular showing. Oh my god. So crack me up. It's like I always watch this British guy on HBO, right? It's John Oliver.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's this one time where he explained something, and then he did that bit. So basically, if you're listening to this bit, that means you have pressed the please explain the joke to me button on your on your remote. Oh my god, that was the only time where the joke being explained to me actually make it funnier.
Yeah, that's when you know they're actually good.
I know, right? Because he's just not just a British. He's a British American now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah. He got the dual citizenship. And if like some countries like Indonesia doesn't allow dual citizenship, right? And then like I remember like I have to explain to someone that, yeah, I like they were asking me like, yeah, do you have a second citizenship? And then I say that I think I have to explain it in German. That's why it was a little bit unclear. But I feel like, but I said basically, nope, that's my only one because our country doesn't allow dual citizenship. And he was like, so do they allow you or not? Do they allow them or not? It's like, no, no, they don't. They don't. Yeah. I guess pronouncing words that you feel like you know. Sometimes it's harder because like it has been so automatic for you to say it. Like the moment you have to actually converse and someone got confused with your pronunciation, it's really hard to grasp which part of the pronunciation is making them confused. Because you try to repeat that inside your head and it made sense to me. But now the problem is it doesn't make sense to them. Like, how do I rectify this situation? Like, yeah, I mean, like, in the real world, who will use the word rectify anyway? Don't even know when, even know where I learned the word rectify from. I know it means to correct something, but like, where did I learn the word rectify from? I need to rectify my memory.
Probably from some films or something.
Probably. But I don't remember which part of the internet.
Which part of the internet? Everywhere.
Everywhere. Everything. I hope one day we can. I just remembered somehow, like, you know, like sometimes you don't really mean to omit something, but you feel like you told things a little bit too less because someone before you kind of like explaining way too little, and then you kind of like, because you're in a class setting and you kind of wanted to explain more, but because the person before you explains very little, and then you just I just waltz it, and then the guy after you like explain way more, and then you feel like defeated in a way.
Yeah.
Because like we were talking, like in my German class, we used to talk about like traveling, right? And then like basically the three people before me kind of like mentioned a city. It's like, you know, I'm a weeaboo. I'm a weeaboo. I'm a weeaboo, and I am a trading card game player. Like, and I also a YouTuber. It's like if you ask me where do I want to go next for like if like money is no issue. Like now the problem is like money is the issue, right? But like let's say money is not the issue. Like let's say you have worked for like 3 years straight, and then now 3 years straight, so like you have 3 years worth of like travel budget that you can use this year. Like what will you do? So like the people before me was like, yeah, I want to go to this city because I wanted to immerse myself in the history, blah blah. Okay, like, and I just say it. I mean, like, I just said, yeah, so I just want to go to Sapporo because I wanted to eat like the northern Japanese food, basically. Yeah, and then like the people after me were like, yeah, I want to go to whole Japan. I was like, God damn it, that should have been my answer.
Go to what, Japan?
To the whole Japan, like around Japan.
All right.
Yeah, that, God damn it, that should have been my answer. Because I kind of wanted to do kind of like because you know our niche is quite small. I always kind of wanted to expand on like travel stuff, but like kind of hard because like I was already not used to how to say, like having a holiday by myself. So I have to do like adjusting
life, man.
Yeah, adjusting myself to having a holiday plus like actually filming something. So yeah, I was kind of like wanting to do a project where I basically, well, kind of like mostly battle spirits, right? But still like kind of like, yeah, if you you can go to the city, you can play with these people, and then this is the other things that you can do while you are here, basically. Yeah, because like I feel like sometimes what you did in the past is not always the correct one, but sometimes you kind of just want to go back to your roots, because this channel kind of like got started just by me like playing with like the local like people in the local like random people in the locals.
Yeah.
For Vanguard, but that's way easier to do with Vanguard, I guess. But like now I don't even like. Also, it's back then, right? Like back then, like movement is also quite limited. Like people are not as sweaty, so they were like, yeah. I mean, like sometimes I would go to other stores, but mostly I will just go to wherever is most convenient for me, right? So like you go to other stores, then you can basically meet like different people, because like these people, unless there's like a big event or something, like a big gathering or something, like they wouldn't really bother to go to other stores just because it's not convenient for them.
Yeah.
Because God forbid you drive in like Jakarta traffic in like 2015. That was horrible. Yeah. Well, it's still horrible now. So like I don't even think like dating the whole thing is going to affect anything. I mean, like I haven't been there in like 6 years, and I can kind of tell. Also, because Gino told me like they did lots of construction works that uses lots of the street, and God knows when they will actually finish that thing. Because like near his house, there's a main road that used to have like 4 lanes. And then they basically now close like 3 of them. It's like it's already crowded with 4 lanes. So imagine it's only 1 lane. Yeah, not doing that. So where was I? Yeah. Now I think like people are more open to kind of like, I kind of wanted to be a little bit more competitive. I guess like this is part of the hobby. So like he will probably play in store A on Saturday, and then if he's on the mood, is in the mood, like he will probably straight after the tournament, like let's say he finished the tournament at 5 p.m. and then there will be like another tournament at store B at like 6 p.m. and then he will just rush there and then like play the tournament and then go to another store like the next day.
Damn.
I guess like it's more socially acceptable to do that now, right? Especially with One Piece and everything, because like
fair enough.
Yeah, because like one of my friend, he was kind of good in One Piece, right? But like to put it into perspective, like let's say you have a friend that has like suddenly just like on the first month has like 5 of like the Battlers Cup winner promo.
Damn.
And that is actually all from winning. So like, yeah, I will like,
damn.
I will like, I admit that you are good, but like this takes like another level of like commitment to actually do this. Damn, props to you, man.
Well, if you can do it, might as well.
Yeah, I mean like we always want the community to grow, right? And I can assure you that if Battle Spirits can be at least twice as big as now, and then like we have like at least like 3 Super Battlers Cup in like at least 4 Super Battlers Cup in Jakarta, Bakery will probably have a playset of everything every time.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So even like especially with the new format, hopefully we'll have more events as well. So maybe he's not going to have a playset of everything, but it's definitely going to have like, yep, I have the standard promo, I have the eternal promo, because why not? And then by the way, there's a Kamen Rider Cup last week, right? I have the promo as well. I can see the future in which Fikri has all that. If anyone's going to do that, it's Fikri.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Cause like as we speak, like I was supposed to be the yellow guy, right? And then he messaged me this morning, I'm going to make a Tiffany deck. just to anti everyone, fuck everyone.
Damn.
Yeah.
Guy's dedicated.
Exactly. And I admire him for that. Just the normal admiration, by the way. His admiration to his dedication.
Yeah, that's what admiration means. I wasn't thinking about anything else.
Yeah.
You're suggesting it.
Yeah. I think I overthought because like I guess like in Japanese like people really like to do double meanings in everything, right? I guess that's just the crux of like learning too many languages. Like you start to overthink in another language's context that doesn't even connect to the context of the language that you are speaking in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Just with the word control. Oh my god. I explained this to Ayumu off screen, but I guess like now that we are this deep and hopefully my nephew is already bored enough to not continue listening past this point. If you are this, just don't tell your mom that I taught you this, but yeah, basically there are people who cannot pronounce the R sound, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Indonesian word for control is control. Just control with the K. If you are a German speaker, that should be just like how you say control. Control. But yeah, if you cannot make the R sound, then that's going to be like something around. I mean, like when we try to make it as a joke, like we will make it as a control, which kind of like resembles the word control, basically pop culture Indonesian, I guess, at this point, is one of the local words that has been adopted, and it just means dick. And that is also, I feel like I can kind of like say dick with conviction a little bit more just because I learned German. Because, you know, dick in German just means dick. What? And thick. So yeah, it just means something is thick, right? Thick.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Like, for example, like one of their classic snack is Super Dickman. So
what the hell is that?
Yeah, Super Dickman. It's a chocolate covered marshmallow.
What? Okay.
Yeah, and the thing is, they are usually like, physically speaking, compared to other chocolate bars, they are very thick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like I mean, like now if you put it inside like a German mindset, it's just logical, right? Like this thing is supposed to be like thicker than other chocolate bars, so it's a super thick man. It has a character, so it's a super thick man.
I see.
Yeah. So it's just natural for them. You know the other thing that is funny?
What?
So thick is thick, right? So in the context of saying to a person, when you say it as an adjective, so when I say like du bist sehr dick, it means you are very fat.
Okay.
Yeah. So affectionately, you can call your friend dicker, which means fatty. If you want to bring it to another level, you can call them Diga. So Digga. Don't misspell that. Diga. Hello, my Diga.
I mean, you told me that before, actually.
Yeah, I think I did. Cause like unironically, right? I thought that was like a young people thing, right? And then like I have a neighbor that is like a German couple. Well,
Oh yeah, you said it,
Yeah,
and then like,
like
was it like the wife telling the husband that he's a digger or something like?
no, he was like, she was like, she needed him to do something for her, and then she just called him, "Hey, Diga,
Yeah.
hey, Diga, come here." Yeah. So yeah,
That's when you know that she in love.
I know, right? Love is when you are comfortable calling each other fatty. Oh my god. That's why Oguri Cap is the best girl. Probably. What is this? It's a. I got thrown into my notification and I saw someone posting a One Piece card, and from afar it looks like a Pantheon card. I don't know what happened. and then of course changes profile picture to the Mega Stormy, because why not?
Yes. Taste.
Taste. That's how you know he's the real one. It is indeed the real one. You know what else is the real one? Is that if you have any other questions, comments, or requests, you can always send them to us at our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. As I am trying to struggle to say things that I've said like for 150 something times now. If you find it easier for you to just comment below, do comment below on YouTube. So yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week, as we are trying to recover from being a businessman, doing business talk for like 30 minutes and almost ending our friendship. That has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next turn. Bye bye.